morning, America. Well, it's not that great. I got a little bit of a cold today. Woke up sneezing, runny nose, scratchy throat. So, kind of laid back, taking it easy today. Decided to wear a different hat today and just do something a little bit different. Jimmy, I got to see what's with the sharpness and enhancement on this video. Something ain't right. So I got to look into that. Anyhow, it is Friday. It's for those of you that are Kroger Boost members, it's 5 times fuel points on your purchases on Friday. So I don't know if I'm going to get to Kroger because I'm just feeling just crappy. I may do an online order for pickup later on. Not going to have delivery because it's too late in the day to schedule delivery for today without having to pay $4.95 for the delivery. So I'll stick with with go picking it up later on. I mean, there's certain things I normally go through that I need to stock up on every week. One of them being the flavored seltzer that I get, the Kroger brand seltzer, which I really like a whole lot. And I'm going to be running out of that, so I need to get that and a couple of other odds and ends. Nothing crazy. I've got food in the house. I always have food in the house, so that's a good thing. And I can hear that tomorrow my activity is probably going to consist of mowing the lawn because my neighbor next door is mowing. And if he mows, it means I got to mow so that our grass level matches. I've been running our mower at 6 inches. And I think I may drop that down an inch this next time out. And I'm really glad that I got the this zero turn mower running better. I mean, it was starting to concern me that it was really having a problem, which turned out to be a combination of the fuel filter and the fuel pump. So I changed both of those, and now it's fine. So it's okay. Anyhow, other stuff I've got in the Marconi Instruments 2947 service monitor. That arrived yesterday, and I've put it through its paces, and this one is like really in good shape. It's dead nuts on frequency. I think it's off by a half cycle at 15 megahertz, and that's still, I could probably do better than that. What I did find was that the previous owner had a lock code for calibration of this thing. And Lord knows who the previous owner was because it came through eBay. So there's a calibration tag on it from the company I did the calibration last. I just sent them an email asking if they had any record of this thing and it's the code to unlock the calibration features on it. But as it is right now, it's fine for ham radio purposes, even for commercial purposes. It's okay. There's a GMRS group in North Texas. One of the guys has a repeater on the air that he's having some confusion with, I think. I may volunteer my service to this guy to check the tuning on his duplexer for him. I may not. I don't know. I got enough other crap to deal with. I've got Khan with his. He wants me to look at an ICOM 7100, 7300, something like that. That he's got. Although I haven't heard from him in several weeks, but he's got to pick up his Harris flyaway pack that he left here, heck, it's a year ago already. And it's working as good as it's going to work. Hey, JB, for the record, I'm recording this at 2K, not at 4K or 6K or 8K. This is 2K recording. So that over enhancement. I'm not sure where that's coming from. That's puzzling because it wasn't doing that before and it is doing it now. And I'm using the exact same software to edit, the exact same camera. So I don't know. We'll see. And I got to force the voice a little bit today. It's just not right. There was an advertisement I bumped into on Facebook about hearing aids, saying, "Oh, you don't want the Costco hearing aids because they're crap. Here, buy ours instead. It's supposedly a whole bunch better, and it's $599 for a pair." So I don't know how that can be any better because I think all of these cheap hearing aids are pretty much identical, and that's to say that they're not very good. What I need to do, talking this over with a friend, even that maybe what I need to do is get my dad's old hearing aids. They're not Bluetooth though. That's the thing. But get his old hearing aids to an audiologist and see if they could get them all set up for me, because he raved about the noise reduction in these things. That I remember when I was driving him home from the audiologist when he had them set up, he was saying that it's amazing. He says all the road noise in the car, and it was a noisy highway, all the road noise in the car was gone, but he heard me perfectly clearly. That's what it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to work. These Jabras that I have right now from Costco, they don't do any noise reduction at all. Their idea of noise reduction is just reduce the gain. Well, I still can't understand what anybody is saying. You know, I have conversations with friends and I just kind of stare at them because I don't know what the hell they said. Complicating this is the fact that the gizmos they use to put in your ear, it's like when you put your finger in your ear and you can like hear yourself chewing when you're eating. Well, they do this all the time. So I hear me loud and muffled, but the people around me, it's all just a jumble of noise. Very annoying. And for this privilege, I paid over $1,600 to Costco for this. But, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, to anybody that needs a hearing aid, do not go to Costco. They may be cheap, they're not very good. And that's just the way it is. To get a good pair of hearing aids, you really are paying several thousands for them. So that may be what I have to do. Although maybe my dad's will work. Like I said, it's just unfortunate they're not Bluetooth connected, because the only good thing about these Costco hearing aids that I got is that they make a Bluetooth connection to my phone as a hearing device, like headphones. So when I'm on the phone, I'm hearing very clearly through the hearing aids of the speech who I'm talking to. But that certainly isn't worth $1,600 to be able to do that. It's hazy sunshine today. It's up in the 90s. I think we're not going to hit 100 today, because it's been, and here I'm recording this, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's still a little bit cloudy. It was cloudy all morning, so that's been keeping the temperature down a little bit, which is good. I'll take it. You know, that's fine with me. Tomorrow it's going to go up to 100 again. But and as far as my forecasts go in this thing, oh, it's 83 degrees right now. Wow. As far in the future as these forecasts go, after today it's going to be 100 or over 100. So we're in that part of summer. And that's okay, because by the end of August, it'll, then we get back to normal. I've been researching vacation places today. Yesterday I was doing this for this year, and I'm not sure where it's going to be. There's a little bit of me that says I want us to load up and head for Florida, like we did a couple of years ago. But there's a Lake Murray in Oklahoma that has these cabins you could rent, and they're like floating on water. So that would be interesting. And you can go fishing. Just drop a line right off, the boardwalk that's out in front of the cabin. So that's another possibility. Is that? Except, I mean, there's a couple of things that I didn't like about them. There's Corpus Christi, or actually, I should say South Padre Island. I've never been there. I've been in Texas 40 years. I've never been to South Padre, and people tell me it's really, really nice there. That's a possibility if I could find a place on the beach. And I'm probably targeting third week in August for this, maybe the fourth week in August, right before Labor Day. Another possibility is to go to Biloxi and get on the beach over there with a beach and casino combination place. So might do that. Who knows? Maybe even Mobile or Pensacola. I don't know, but I've been looking into vacation places. One of the things that I have been thinking about is going out to New Mexico, but for some reason I just feel this incredible urge to want to just dangle my feet in water, or go on a beach and battle with waves and stuff like that. Probably knock me on my ass at this point, but that's what I'm considering for vacation time. So we'll see. I've got some time yet to figure this out. But those are my initial thoughts on vacationing. And other than that, the usual stuff dealing with. Got cars I got to fix. In fact, I just put an order into Cleburne Ford for transmission oil cooler for my Expedition, and what did I need for the F-250? I needed a heater blower motor for that. So that's what's going on. Going to sit here, maybe play ham radio. For those of you amateur radio operators out there, 6 meters is open right now, and that's always exciting when that happens. And what I need to do, and feel free to write me or remind me, I need to recut all the wires for the hex beam antenna. I've got the wire, I've got the solder lugs. I just need to make them up. But to do that, I got to measure what was shipped from the factory, because they used. Well, here, I'll show you. I think I got a piece right here. It's stuck. They used such thin wire strung between the fiberglass elements on the hex beam that I know that as it dances around in the wind, that's going to snap, because that has already snapped simply by running into it while on a lawnmower, and that wire snapped. So I've got wire that's probably 3 times thicker than that I'm gonna make up all the elements with, and get that put on the antenna, so that this fall, maybe September, can finally get this antenna up in the air, get all the antenna work done, so that while I'm still around, I can enjoy that. So that's what's going on. And with all that said, I'm going to say this is Crowley, 6-2 and even, over and out.